All right, light up those pumpkins, everybody, because we are live. Let's see who else is awake and live out there tonight. Happy Michael Myers Monday, everybody. What's going on, y'all? If you are new here, welcome. My name is Matt Arts with Halloween Daily News, and this is our weekly gathering of fans of the Halloween franchise, the Michael Myers movie fanatics of YouTube and of the internet. We gather, we geek out, and we talk all things Michael Myers and Halloween movies. Welcome to it, everybody, and to all of my returning friends. What's up, guys? Happy Michael Myers Monday. We made it through another week, and it was a good week because HNs has officially wrapped filming, as you guys know by now. Yes. It is a great time to be a fan of this stuff. We might be on the edge of World War III tomorrow, but at least we've got some new Michael Myers on the big screen to look forward to this fall, and now they have officially wrapped filming. We're going to talk all about that in just a few minutes, and I'm going to go ahead and take a stab in the dark at when we might be able to expect the marketing to kick into high gear. But before I do that, got a little show and tell we're going to do. You know, I feel like a kid sometimes who goes away for winter break, comes back to class, and got some new toys I want to tell you guys about. And so we're going to do a little show and tell here in just a second. But first, I'm going to take a sip of my Michael Myers Mango Twist and turn it over to the live chat for just a minute and see who all is in here. Once again, welcome everybody and happy Michael Myers Monday. We are exactly, as a matter of fact, Monday, March 14th, exactly as we speak, just 7 months from opening day of Halloween Ends. How about it, guys? Happy Michael Myers Monday. Let's see, I see Barbara has checked in from West Virginia. Hell yeah, Halloween forever, you got it. HN's updates in the house. Halloween Ghoul is here. Phil has checked in, my man Phil, thanks for being here. My Chunky Jordy is here. Jason Whitener's here. What's up, guys? Welcome. Happy Michael Myers Monday. Looks like we got a fun crowd filtering in here. Like I said, a lot of times at the top of the broadcast, as people are still finding their way in before we get to the week's news, I like to do a little show and tell. Sometimes it's products that we carry in our store, and sometimes it's new additions to my own collector's shelf, and that's what I got this week. 2 new Michael Myers figures that I'm going to share with you guys. This first one, you guys know I'm a sucker for the figures. It takes me right back. It's my nostalgic sweet spot. It takes me back to being a kid playing with action figures, whether it was Star Wars or Transformers, G.I. Joe, He-Man, whatever it was. I had all of them, and I played with them, and I loved them. And I didn't just collect them. Like I said, I was like, you know, playing with them and making movies in my head with the toys. So I love now that so many of these horror icons and figures, characters that never really got their due in toy form back in the day, be it because they just weren't kid-friendly properties or whatever, they're all getting their due now, and it's awesome, and I'm addicted to the figures, and especially the Myers figures. So this first one I'm going to show you, and I did shoot some better video I'm going to share with you guys in just a second, but this guy right here, check him out. Believe it or not, this is officially licensed from Halloween 2, and this is from a brand called Revolutionary Vinyls. I believe they are owned by Entertainment Factory, and this is part of their Revos line of figures. And what makes this Michael Myers figure kind of unique, and you'll see it illustrated in this video I'm going to play in just a second, but his bottom, his base here, you see it's kind of rounded, and it's weighted down a little bit. And it says on the box that that's so they can wobble, they can spin. What's it say on here? They rock, they spin, and they wobble because of these Revo style rounded base, and they're kind of weighted down. And you'll see this in the video, but behind him he's got the jack-o'-lantern and his knife. And I'll point out a few interesting things about this packaging here in just a second, but I'm going to let you check out some HD video first and see if you pick it out. I see some more people have checked in. Patrick Ring is in the house. Happy Michael Myers Monday, man. Let's see. Coco de Loco Fashion. I like that. Happy Michael Myers Monday. 7 months. 7 is a lucky number. Hell yes. Hell yes. 7 is my favorite number, as a matter of fact. So, yeah, it's very fortunate that you guys are here on the 7-month countdown to HNs. Let's see. Kenneth has checked in as well. Halloween ends, evil dies in 7 months. That's right. In 7 months. That's right. And we're going to talk a lot more about that in just a minute. Like I said, right now, before I go any further, I'm just going to show you guys a little bit of some HD video I shot of my new Michael Myers Revos figure. This is technically an H2 figure, but I'll point out something interesting in the packaging here in just a second that makes it a little more less H2 and a little more H1. But you guys tell me what you think. First of all, this is just going to take less than 2 minutes. Check out my showcase video of this new Michael Myers Halloween 2 Revos figure. Sorry, I guess I should turn the mic back on if I'm going to talk to you guys. Apologize for that. Anyway, like I said, this figure, I didn't even know he existed. The box is dated 2019, so apparently he's been out for a few years now. And I didn't even know this was what I was buying when I bought him. I came across this guy at the Mortem Manor Haunt attraction when we were in Florida. It's at Kissimmee, Old Town Kissimmee, Florida. Mortem Manor. This was in their gift shop, the Postmortem Boutique. Really cool Halloween horror themed gift shop. And they had this, and I saw the word Revos, and I was thinking actually it was a spinner for like a turntable, you know, because they've put out the bus, the spinachers, and I was thinking it was something like that. And I went ahead and bought it. It was like $15, $16, and got home and unboxed it this week and realized no, that's not what he is at all. He's just a uniquely based figure, and I kind of like that he's creeping. Got his hands out like he's creeping and sneaking up on somebody. I like the jack o' lantern behind him, and he's got the knife back there. Interesting to note on the packaging, though. Well, for one thing, when they show the illustrations of the figure in action here, and also on the back next to the Chucky Child's Play 2 figure that's also available, he's actually got the blood tears coming down. So I don't know if that's a variant version of this figure that's out there somewhere else, or if that's a misprint on here or what. But this one obviously does not have the blood tears on it, but it is on the packaging. And then another thing I thought was interesting down here in the corner, you might have noticed, like I said, the other figure is the Chucky Child's Play 2, but down here in the corner of the sides of the box, it does have the Child's Play 2 logo title treatment and not the Halloween 2 title treatment, which I don't know. I'm just curious if the Chucky figure has the Halloween 2 title treatment down there in the corner of that box, or if that's a misprint or something. If you guys own one of these, let me know. But that is, again, by Revolutionary Vinyls, and that is the new Michael Myers Halloween 2 1981 Revos figure. And yes, somebody was asking about the, I see Coco was asking about the HK Ultimate, and that's actually the next figure that I want to talk about, because you guys know I've been geeking on this for a while and been looking for it, and we don't have a Target in our town. The nearest one's like 2 hours away, and we're supposed to have one opening later this year, fingers crossed. But and our Walmart does not really stock the collectibles very much. So it's only when I'm on the road and traveling that I can look for these things. And I looked in our travels and did not come across the HK Ultimate Myers until finally at Mad Monster Party, of all places, of course, the awesome Mad Monster Party, just a few weeks ago when we were there in Concord, North Carolina. And it was the last day of the show, and most of the vendors had already sold. There was one guy that had the figure. I saw it all 3 days, and when I went over there Sunday at the end of the day to buy it, it was gone. I'm like, oh shit, I missed my chance again. And but our buddy at iCollectibles, you can find him on Instagram, iCollectibles Online on Instagram. He hooked us up. He had a couple left, and so I finally got my hands at long last on NECA's Halloween Kills Ultimate Michael Myers figure. And I love NECA figures in general, but I really especially love their Ultimate line. That's the line I probably own the most figures from. That's the scale that the majority of my figures are from. NECA's the company I probably own the most of. I mean, I do own some of the clothed ones, a few, a Spalding, a Snake Plissken, and I own some others, but I really love that Ultimate scale, and especially here with this current, with these current films, I got the Ultimate Michael 2018 and the Ultimate Laurie 2018, and so I knew I was going to have to get the Ultimate Halloween Kills, and I don't have to tell you, but he is badass. I'm going to show you some HD video in just a second, but he looks awesome. Just the photos online, I knew he was going to look great. I had no doubt with NECA, but he looks even better in person. No complaints. He's got all the articulation that we've come to expect from these NECA figures. You can pose him. He's got all the awesome weapons, accessories from the movie, and he comes with a few extra hands too, specifically some extra left hands. And one of the coolest accessories, probably my favorite accessory that this figure comes with, is the Silver Shamrock skull mask that our friend J. Gavin Wild wore as Dennis in the film. Check out our interview with Gavin if you haven't already elsewhere on this channel. He's an awesome dude, and we're looking forward to seeing him in the Black Phone here soon. But this figure is amazing. I'm going to talk a little bit more about him in just a minute, but first, check out my showcase video that I shot just a few days ago after unboxing this bad boy. Yes, that. Oh, yep, we are off the mute now. Okay, good. I don't want to do that again. Yes, that is a badass figure. I love it. And to answer your question, guys, yes, this is the head that was on it when I unboxed it. This is the one. The only real difference I can see in the heads is this one has the eye inside, and the other is all black. But this is the one with the eye, and yeah, he is awesome. I love this guy. Look, everybody, special guest in the live chat. Let's give it up, guys. Mr. Christopher Nelson himself has popped in and says hello, guys. This is awesome. This is awesome, guys. Thanks for being here, Christopher. Appreciate it. Happy Michael Myers Monday. Yes, yes, yes. And yes, to answer you guys' question, I think it's Gabriel asked about Halloween 3. I think this answers your question. I love Halloween 3. I love um, the Silver Shamrock skull mask that comes with this NECA figure. And yes, I mean, well, I love the use of the Silver Shamrock masks in the last two movies, to be honest. That's one of my favorite things that they've done in these films since we've got Mr. Nelson in the live chat for a few minutes. I'm going to praise those films for a few minutes as well. But just real quick to wrap up my thoughts on this figure that I finally got my hands on. Again, he's got all the accessories. He's got the different left hands. One of the bandage hands is actually made so it can hold this skull mask perfectly. That's probably the one I'll have on display the most, maybe with the baseball bat in the right hand. I don't know. But yeah, this you can't see in this light as well. That other video hopefully did a little bit better justice, but the detail on this figure is so good. And I really love the burnt side of the mask, the burnt side of his coveralls over here. Got the bullet holes in there. He looks awesome. Great job by NECA. Love that guy. And like I said, and the other one, the Revos, you guys let me know if you own this guy or have seen him out there. But I was really happy to find him. Every now and then I'll find something. I'm like, I didn't even know that was released. And then I'll snatch him up because I have to have it. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, let's roll into some HN's news, shall we? Christopher says, hello all, hanging out, recovering from the brutal shoot, doing emails and hanging with you guys. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Well, I am happy and honored just to be even in the background. Man, whatever you're doing, I appreciate you being here for real. And I know it was a long and tough shoot for you guys. We've been following along thanks to some social media posts here and there that some of you guys with the crew and cast have been generous enough to share throughout, and yeah, we've been kind of vicariously following along in the production, and very happy to hear that everything has wrapped now, and glad to hear that you're recovering. You've earned some rest. I know. I think we can all agree you've definitely earned a little break, and hopefully you got a little bit of time off now to chill and enjoy it, man. But again, thank you for joining us tonight. See, everybody, you never know who's gonna pop in to the live chat room on any given week here on Michael Myers Monday Live. So let's talk about some Halloween ends. Thank you, Coco. Says awesome vid. Awesome. I really appreciate that, man. Yeah, those videos, both of those are going to go up on the channel later on this week on their own. But I always like to try to give the live crowd here on Mondays a little something exclusive, a little sneak peek at something. So if it's not like an interview or something, I try to have a little something special for you guys. And again, on the H3 though, I figured this was fitting. It's St. Patrick's Day week, so I always think, what's my Halloween St. Patrick's Day t-shirt? Well, I always go back to Silver Shamrock. I mean, it just makes too much sense for me. So I figured this was our St. Patrick's show, for lack of a better term. So Silver Shamrock right here, and then it also goes along with the NECA figure, my favorite accessory that comes with that. So there you go. So to answer your question, yes, big fan of Halloween 3, big fan of all things Silver Shamrock always. Love it. There's actually a couple posters here that illustrate that too. Now you got me on the subject. You can see right there. Halloween 3 poster, and right over here, there's those masks again. So yeah, needless to say, just like H3, just a little bit. All right, let's get into some HN's talk. Byron has checked in. I see. Happy Michael Myers Monday. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Uh, Dirk is in here. What's up, man? Thank you for being here. Really enjoyed the thing with the two head scarves. You know, I think I know what you mean on there. The thing with two heads. Yes, we love the thing with two heads. Absolutely. Yes, yes, yes. Very honored to have Mr. Nelson in the live chat tonight. All right, let's go into some Halloween Ends talk. As you guys know, filming wrapped last week, and if you were here last week, that's what we said was going to happen. Excuse me. Let me just clear my throat for just a second. Excuse me. Yeah. As I'm kissing my own ass, I start to choke up, of course. Yeah, I told you last week that we expected filming to wrap at some point last week, and Wednesday was as far out as I had seen anything scheduled with my own eyes, and sure enough, David Gordon Green and everybody, I appreciate them not making a liar out of me, and on Wednesday, we got a couple posts confirming that filming had wrapped, and that was the last night of shooting. And as Christopher says, they are back home now, the cast and crew. Hopefully everybody's home and in recovery mode now and resting up. And the film now enters post-production, enters the next phase. Editing, I imagine, is already started, and it won't be long before a first cut is delivered, and then the marketing is going to be off and running. And so what we got today, though, actually was really cool. We got a post on Instagram from David Gordon Green and the crew at Rough House Pictures. And we're going to pull that up right over here. Here's what they shared awesomely today on Michael Myers Monday. The official Rough House Pictures account, that is, of course, David Gordon Green's production company. And they have this very nice message. Thank you to this scary, talented group of people. And then, of course, the Halloween Ends hashtag. And there is the crew of this third chapter in David Gordon Green's book of Michael Myers. And we'll pull up a closer look at that picture. There they all are. Look at that, guys. That is an awesome picture. And we're going to look at a few details here in this picture. You might notice this bridge looks a little bit familiar. We saw on Wrap Day, Ryan Turek shared that photo, which I imagine was taken probably a few minutes after this group photo, or maybe even a few minutes right before it. And you can see that rabbit and red billboard in the background there. We'll zoom in for just a second. And there you can see over everybody's shoulders. We caught a glimpse of that in that post from Mr. Turek last week. And then I thought this was extra cool. Over here on the water tower, I thought this was really nice. Detail. We got the Haddonfield, Illinois water tower back there. And I have to say, too, I have to actually make sure I get it right, because numerous people corrected me that, and I'm sure Christopher can attest to this, that the last few days of filming was not technically in Savannah, Georgia. That was, people corrected me in the comments of my previous report, that it was actually about over an hour out of Savannah in Sylvania, Georgia, apparently, is where this bridge and this location is located. And you can see some familiar faces there amongst the crew. And right over here, I'll center them up. And again, this is not a very high res photo that I've got on here. But if you can't make them out, that's David Gordon Green there. And to his right, our buddy James Jude Courtney. And to David's left, that appears to be Miss Andy Matichek right there. And I wish I could name every other person in the photo. Christopher could help us out with that, but everybody all smiles here, and I love seeing this. Again, I mean, it's bittersweet. It's so exciting to see the film get to this point and to know that they've wrapped and it's basically in the can and it's moving on to post production. But I've said before in some of these reports I've commented that you really, you know, can't help but feel a bit bittersweet about it all, and a lot of that is coming from some of these fun farewell posts that we've been seeing in the last few weeks. It started a few weeks ago, I think, when Jamie Lee Curtis posted her farewell images after filming her final scenes. So there we go, making it official. Like I said, the Rough House crew. Speaking of Mr. Nelson, here he reposted that photo on his account today. To a great crew. It was a pleasure, he says. Well, I tell you what, it has been a pleasure watching these first two movies, and I know we can't wait to see what you guys have concocted for us all on this next chapter. And here, one of our favorites. This is from Brian Moss a few days ago. He worked on the movie in the hair and makeup, and you can see he posted a few more behind the scenes photos, as he says on Instagram from just a day ago. He says, after a long drive home, thinking about this entire experience, I still can't find the words to describe how amazing it has been. Once in a lifetime, 3 times. So much love for this Halloween family. Thanks for having me, he says. And you can see a lot of familiar names there in the comments as well. Andy Matichek, Kyle Richards, Jamie Lee Curtis. And Jamie says, I need that sticker. And here's the sticker she's actually talking about. Someone give Laurie Strode a fucking break. Yeah, I think I need that sticker too. So there we go. Again, that's a wrap on Halloween Ends. And I love that Rough House took the time to share this photo taken by Ryan Green, official set photographer. We saw James share that photo with Ryan Green, which again, I imagine was all shot right around the same time. And I got a feeling that this bridge in Sylvania, Georgia is going to become a landmark for Halloween fans to make a pilgrimage to from now on. At least when you're coming through Savannah and checking out the HN's uh, filming locations, doubling as Haddonfield. At least the water tower removes any doubt that whether or not this particular location is to be located within Haddonfield. All right, so let's see what you guys think. Are you going to get one of those Laurie Strode bumper stickers? I think he actually said where you can get it too. He does comment on there. He says he got them from at Pepperoni on Etsy. So there you go. That's where you can get your Laurie Strode bumper sticker. I think they're going to be a popular item. All right. So I said I would take a stab at when we might could expect some marketing for HNs to kick off. Again, I mean it's not super hard to figure out. You can look at 2018 and to an extent at HK. Of course, everything last year was a little truncated because of obvious delays and unpredictability about what was going to be delayed right up until the last minute in a lot of cases. And if you'll remember last year, of course, the first trailer for H Kills was leaked prematurely, and that forced Universal just to go ahead and press the button and drop it about a week earlier than I think they were originally planning to. And so we didn't get the actual release as planned. But pretty much you can plan that we're not going to see a trailer anytime real soon. But I think it's pretty safe to say, come around May, Friday the 13th of May, that's when Blumhouse's Firestarter is coming out, May 13th. I think that'd probably be a good time for marketing to start, maybe a slow launch. Maybe we get a teaser poster. By that time, Jason Blum's indicated that at least a first cut of the film is probably going to be completed, be mid-May at that point. And plus Friday the 13th might make a fun day to drop something like that for this movie. Then I would fast forward about another month or 5 weeks to the end of June when we've got another Blumhouse Universal horror movie coming out called The Black Phone. And I think that's a perfect time to drop the first trailer for HNs. It just makes too much sense. The 2018 trailer, for reference, was released on the first Friday of June in 2018. And bear in mind that that was a 40th anniversary event. It was the first film in 9 years, and they really wanted it to start the marketing a little bit earlier than I would think. They probably would have originally planned on starting the H Kills marketing had the pandemic never even happened. As it was, that trailer dropped on the last Thursday in June 2021 last year. And like I said, it was originally going to premiere. Well, we don't know exactly, but I believe it was going to premiere the following Thursday, July 1st, was the original plan. And of course, somebody leaked it, and the rest is history. So I think that's a safe bet that in June we're going to get the trailer, the first trailer, and why not launch it right at the end, right about the time that you launch these others with another Blumhouse Universal horror picture. It makes all the sense. It makes perfect sense. And but I would not be surprised at all if we don't get a poster before then. I mean, especially with Firestarter coming out and that being another big Blumhouse Universal property, another big kind of throwback. This is another adaptation, a remake, if you will. I mean, it's just another adaptation of the King book. I think more than it is a remake of the actual previous film. But so anyway, that would be my best guess, and just based on what we have coming down the pipeline, and also looking at what Universal has done with the past two releases. I don't think they're going to change that very much, and I don't think they should. I think we could plan on that, and I think we could plan right around Labor Day, getting the second trailer, and then we're off and running until the TV spots hit. But even before then, as I said last week, I fully anticipate that we're going to be getting some official photos coming out. You know, we're going to have the Empire magazine images that are going to come out. We're probably going to have another Total Film cover that we're going to have to track down. Fangoria is going to have some exclusive stuff to reveal here in the next few months. So we've got all that to look forward to, and we're exactly 7 months out now as we're recording this tonight, March 14th. You know, so as I keep saying, this is the best time to be a fan of this stuff and to be um, a fan of the Michael Myers Halloween movie franchise. All right, I'm going to turn over here to the live chat right now. Let's see. Dirk's asking about Texas Frightmare weekend. Coco says, I bet it was super long shoot for Chris and team. Team was probably on the set longest. Yes. Yeah, I believe this was the longest shoot of the 3 films, if I'm not mistaken. I know it was longer than the 2018 film shot, and I think it was longer than HK shot as well. So, yeah, I think they definitely put in some serious hours on this, and I can't wait to see it reflected on screen, man. Coco says, wow, a radio tower and a water tower. Interesting. Yeah, we know the radio tower is going to be featured somehow, according to David Gordon Green. And, yeah, now we've got a water tower. Now, again, I mean, like I said with that billboard of the rabbit in red, when I did the update last week, you know, we could speculate all day. Are we going to actually go into the rabbit in red, like Rob Zombie style, in this film? Or is that just a fun Easter egg for us in the background of one of these scenes? I could totally see it going either way. With David Gordon Green, I mean, obviously, there's a lot of just ingenious background detail that we've seen in all of these films. Just fun stuff for us fans, fun Easter eggs. So it could very easily be that. I mean, I love the attention to detail, obviously. ProtectSafes.com is checked in. Happy Triple M, man. Let's see. Christopher says, whatever you think you know about ends, you don't. So there we go, guys. We know nothing. Whatever we think we know nothing. So there we go. I think that's as good a tease as we can hope for. I love that, though. Whatever you think you know about ends, you don't. There you go. Dirk says, love this stream. Keep keeping it killer. Keep keeping it killer. Yes. Yeah, we're going to try to keeping it killer. Yeah, we're going to try to keep rolling with this. I mean, the plan is to be here every Monday. You know, sometimes stuff will happen. Things will get in the way and whatever. But we're going to hopefully be here. And it'll also depend on the news of the week. And it'll depend on what I got to share with you guys. You know, like I said, I try to have something new to share with you guys. And but we're going to have some new interviews that we're working out right now. Stuff I can't really announce quite yet. Names that you're going to be excited to hear, but I'm not, you know, I don't like to jinx things until it's pretty much a done deal. So I'm not going to tease any names quite yet, but we do have some franchise people that we're going to be announcing here soon in the coming weeks as these next 7 weeks till H ends as we count down. Let's see. My chunky Jordy says, Christopher Nelson, my boss, used to insist we put a shamrock on the Guinness, otherwise you pretty much didn't get a job. Yes, very weird. Yes. Let's see. Coco says, I'm thinking so because of the photo of the 3 girls. The entire background and items are red. The paint in the background of the 3 girls is red. Yeah. I don't know where are you going with that? It's fun to theorize, but really expecting a great end to this amazing trilogy is what Dirk says. Yeah, I agree completely. I mean, we're gonna speculate and theorize. You know, we could do that all day long, but absolutely, I'm looking forward to how they're gonna bring it all home. And like I've said in some of these other updates, it's been really fun just as a fan to watch Christopher and watch, you know, some of these other cast and crew members just be able to share not just these sneak peeks, because it's not even really sneak peeks. It's nothing, it's just, but what I'm really enjoying and feeling, and I think you guys are too, is some of the emotion that some of these people are feeling when they're sharing these farewell messages, because it has been this journey of these three films over 4 years now, and pretty much all the same people in front and behind the camera working on them, and here it is coming to this end, and I think it's not real until it's real, and then it's real, and then it's time flies when you're having fun, and a lot's happened in the time too. I mean, you remember we were in a different world back in good old 2018 than we are now in 22. So it's been fun to see some of these, some of the people behind the scenes really marking the occasion and recognizing that it is such a big thing in their lives. Because obviously it's a big thing in our lives too. I mean, as I've said, this is a certain generation's entry point to this franchise. It will be. It will be, for a long time, a certain generation's entry point to the Michael Myers mythology, and whether it makes them go back and watch all the others or not, I mean, but it's going to definitely be the way in for a while now, and for this decade, for give or take. And it's been amazing to see. It's been amazing to be here covering it, to get to interview some people like Christopher Nelson, like James, like so many of the different people we've gotten to talk to along the way, and we'll talk to some more this year, hopefully, as we get closer to HNs. And it's been fun kind of documenting that and seeing all that. So I think you guys can feel it too. I know I can kind of feel it, that it's that bittersweetness where it's excitement, but there is a bit of sadness in there too. Um, let's see here. Rabbit in Red. Yep, we saw that billboard. HN's update says, "What day in June do you think the trailer will come out?" I think if I had to pick a date, I would say the Thursday before the Black Phone opens. I believe the Black Phone is scheduled for June 24th, I think. And if that's the case, then my best guess would be Thursday, June 23rd, the HN's trailer drops. And again, that's just purely based on the reasons I said, and given when they dropped the trailers for the last two Halloween movies. Derek said, "I've got chills." That's awesome. Let's see here. Jordy says, "I just watched the reviews to see if I want to buy films, as I don't watch TV, just DVDs and box sets. Anything apart from 3 as now to do with Myers, I buy." Yeah, I like them all. Jordy says June 6th will be the day we get the trailer. Hey, I could be way off on this. Again, I mean, that's just my best guess. Anything is possible. But I would be highly surprised if it's not in June, sometime in the month of June, just given when the last 2 trailers premiered. All right, I do have another interesting news item to share with you guys. You might have seen this. I actually caught wind of it over on bloodydisgusting.com last week. But there's been this new kind of trend of horror themed sneakers, shoes, and so of course now we have the Michael Myers shoes, and we actually have 2 versions, believe it or not. And I will put the link. I should have done this before the video, but I always get behind at the last minute. But I'll put the link to these down in the description after I'm done here, but here you can check it out. This is at fun.com. And again, I'm sharing these courtesy of Bloody Disgusting, who brought it to my attention, but these are the high tops. The Michael Myers high top shoes. And here's some of the photos you can see. Image of Michael there with his knife. You got the word Halloween going up the back. Orange and white lettering. I do like the orange stripe along the bottom, the orange shoelaces. And there you go. There's your Michael Myers high top shoes. Available right now for $40 at fun.com. And like I said, I will put a link. I'll try to remember to put a link down below when I am done here. Here's the low tops. Available on the same site for the same price. Different image of Michael. Some added blood there on the knife for this one. Kind of got that Vans style. Like that. Little blood splatter in the background there. And right there on the tongue, you can see it says, "You can't kill the boogeyman." Yes, Dirk says, "Take my money." Yes, they are sick, man. I'm telling you. I mean, for $40, I was surprised. I think I might have to get me a pair. My problem would be though, I would probably never be able to actually wear them. I'd have to get them and they'd sit on a shelf where I'd have to get two pairs, one for actually wearing out, and even then, it'd only be special occasions, like only at a convention where I'm not stepping foot outside the hotel at all, maybe. Who else, though? Jordy says, "What Myers is meant to wear them?" I don't think you're really meant to wear them when you're in your full Myers costume necessarily. Although, that'd be a damn stylish Michael Myers. Rocking the convention in your Myers costume, but with some of these sneakers, man. Hell yeah. Coco says, "Same thing here with my NECA figures. Gotta buy two." Yeah. And again, you can just search for the Michael Myers shoes, fun.com. I'll go back and put a link down in the description of this video when we're done here. Yep, there's some other merch out there too. I'm not going to bring it up tonight. We'll save that for next week. But our friends over at Fright Rags has put out some cool stuff and some re-releases. some of their stuff here recently, but we'll save that for another night. But let me know if any of you guys are going to be picking up your Michael Myers shoes, or if you got the NECA figure too. I love that HK, man. I mean, again, I can't say enough about it. I knew it was going to be good. I'm never really disappointed with NECA's work. I mean, they're just, I'm a sucker for the action figures, though. Like I say all the time, I mean, it hits my sweet spot as a collector, and I don't have all the Myers figures. I wish I could, but now there's so many out there, and there's always more being released and being revealed. And we just got more Trick or Treat Studios 1/6 scale announced coming later this year. Uh, yeah, there's no end in sight. So I don't know that the collection will ever be complete. But and there's so many others that I can't get, like other characters that I can't even get into really because then the I want them all, and I can only really obsess over the Myers stuff. And although I do have a lot of Sam figures as well, he's probably in second place as far as the multiple variations I've got. But all the Halloween icons. I would like some more Halloween characters from some of the other films. Like, obviously, you can never have too much Loomis. I like that new Trick or Treat Studios Loomis figure coming out. Talking about new figures, we talked about that last week, but that looks really nice. Um, I mean, the Jamie Lee Curtis, the Laurie Strode from 2018 that I own, the Ultimate, amazing. I love that they're getting permission to do her likeness now. NECA, I don't own the H2 Laurie yet, the pack with Loomis, but that looks amazing from what I've seen online. Um, but I would love to. I'd love to see a Jamie Lloyd figure. What's up? I mean, I'm surprised. Well, for one, I'm surprised Funko with how many pops they put out of Pennywise and Jason and 8 million different kinds, and but how about a Jamie Lloyd from Halloween 4? How about a young Michael Myers clown from 78? You know, but or a Loomis, but no, we don't get that with the franchise as much, which I do appreciate makes it a little more special when this stuff comes out, because it wasn't long ago, as I pointed out, just a decade or more ago, it wasn't like this. I mean, it was conceivable you could get every officially licensed Myers collectible figure out there pretty much, because there just weren't that many made over the years until really the last decade or so, where it's really exploded thanks to companies like NECA and Funko and Mezco and you know um, some of these other brands. But I do like the figures, and this HK is a beauty for sure. I mean, again, I'm gonna put that showcase video up by itself, and hopefully you can check that out again when you get a chance, because that will hopefully do it justice a little bit more. But I'm going to do some other fun photo shoots with this and with that mask. I think um, do some cool stuff that we'll share on our IG account. All right, let's see here. Dirk, asking about the link. Actually, yeah, I guess I can drop the link right here. Yeah, we'll just do that. That's a good idea. Yeah, here you go. There's nope, nope, it's not. It's too big of a link. Hang on a sec. Easier said than done, of course. Um, I'll just put it in the description below. Yeah, the link is so long it's not letting me share it in here. So I'll shorten it and put it down in the description below. I think. Actually, maybe we can do it like this. Let's see. Okay, here's the shorter version of the link for you guys watching live. Because Dirk's ready to make his purchase now on these killer kicks. They are killer kicks. Yeah, there's the low top. And here comes Standby for the High Top. And I will put it in the description as well. So it's everywhere. But here comes the High Top link. Boom. There you go. Yes, no problem. Aim to serve. No problem, guys. All right. We're gonna get out of here in a minute, but first, it is time for our weekly tradition of Michael Myers Monday shoutouts. And you guys know how I do every week. We'll just go to Twitter, Instagram, and share a couple posts using the Michael Myers Monday hashtag that we've been doing every week, and reposting and retweeting and resharing as much as possible, and just sharing the Michael Myers fandom for about 9 years now, since October 2013, when we started that hashtag. So now it's taken on a life of its own completely, with memes and gifs and all that good stuff. And so I picked out just a couple fun ones to share today. Starting us off over on Twitter, this is from at Musby Jelly. And how can you not share this one? I mean, Musby Jelly says, "Oh no, yes, I did. My baby wearing his Michael Myers onesie for Michael Myers Monday." And you can see she tagged us. And how awesome is that? I mean, come on. And I do have that that Mopies Michael. That's what that line. I even got to have the plushie figures as well, as much as I can. But I've got that plush Michael Myers. But yeah, how can I not share this one? I mean, come on. That is awesome. Rocking his killer Michael Myers onesie on Michael Myers Monday. Raising them right. That's all I got to say. All right, this is from another friend of ours on Instagram at I Wish I Had You All Alone 23. She's always posting awesome Myers related content for Michael Myers Monday and Laurie Strode cosplay specifically. I thought this was cool though, because I've never seen this. She says, "Thank you, Snyder's Shore Store, for the dope Apple Watch band." And I thought that is pretty dope. I might need that watch band, but then I remembered, nope, haven't worn a watch in quite a while. So as cool as it is, but I think that's why it jumped out at me, because I haven't seen one of these in quite a while. Also from Instagram, this is at Chicago Boogeyman, and I've shared some of his stuff before. It's been a while, but I just had to share this one because look at this collection. Chicago Boogeyman. I mean, come on, dude. I mean, I like to think I have a pretty decent collection that impresses a lot of people that see it, but yeah, my collection is nothing compared to Chicago Boogeyman. Look at this. Yeah, he says, "Happy Michael Myers Monday. Here's a quick video of the Halloween room. Surprised I've never done one of these yet." So maybe I have not seen his collection before. I know I've seen his cosplay, but man, this collection is amazing. Look at all that. Now, I do have a lot of these things. A lot of these things we've done videos on and showcase. We do have that decor up there. That's the Trick or Treat Studios wall decor. But it just keeps going and going. Yeah, so I had to share this one. Because it's just too impressive not to. I mean, yeah, talk about somebody after my own heart. Damn. Some familiar items there. Jordy says, "I have to go to bed as it's almost 4 a.m. in England," and Ziggy is saying he's tired and wants snuggles. Okay. Jordy, thank you so much for joining us all the way from England. That is awesome. And yes, go give the snuggles and come back. You can see what you missed. We're almost done here anyway. We're gonna wrap it up kind of early tonight, as is earlier as opposed to a lot of Mondays. But yeah, you can come see what you missed in our final few minutes tomorrow. But thanks for being here and good night all the way over there in England. That's awesome. I love hearing that. And this just keeps going and going and going. This is like got another minute of this video. I mean, I could turn it off, but I just get sucked in of all of the figures. He's got every variation, every variant. But I do have a lot of those things. I got the Have a Knife Day dish towels. They're actually in our kitchen. No, we don't do our dishes with them, but they hang over our stove. I'm just gonna let this finish. It's got a few more seconds. Yeah, there you go. Few familiar items that we have, but awesome job, Chicago Boogeyman. Love it. Another one from Instagram. This is at Danny Brickman Fit. She says, "Slazy, when you're lazy but still slaying." I thought that was cool. There she is, being slazy in her Michael Myers mask. Another one from Instagram. Some cool artwork here. This is Nate S Designs. Says, who else is excited for Halloween ends? I think we are just a little bit. Cool, we got Lindsay in there now. And from Dave Ferrick, Rob Zombie's Halloween 07. Shared a shot of himself from that remake as young Michael Myers. His mask on, Michael Myers Monday. Love seeing some of our Michael Myers alumni participating every week. And Dave and Tyler are always good for some Michael Myers Monday content. Here, Tyler Main says, "Happy Michael Myers Monday. This is touted as one of the most brutal scenes in the Rob Zombie Halloweens. And I couldn't agree more," he says. "Shout out to Ken Forey for going the distance and breaking a real bathroom stall with me. Pretty sure we both felt this one the next day, but it was worth it." Yeah, it was worth it. It's definitely one of the funnest scenes in that movie. Ken's awesome. We just saw him at the Mad Monster Expo about 6 months ago. Awesome, dude. And yeah, Tyler has told that story many times at different events we've been at, and probably that you've been at too. He's talked about how he and Ken really threw down in this scene for real. All right, guys. Dirk says right down. Love that collection. Yeah, that is an impressive collection. Like I said, I mean, I like to think I've got a fairly impressive collection, but I mean, I've seen some amazing collections, but his is really blows a lot of other people's away that I've seen as well. That Chicago Boogeyman, yeah, he's got them all, like pretty much every single one, um, as far as the figures anyway. He's pretty much got it all the collectible stuff. Um, but yeah, there's some other merch drops that have happened in the last week or so. Like I said, I'm not going to go into all of them tonight because we're actually going to wrap it up a little bit early this week. Like I said, not a ton of news because now filming has wrapped and marketing has not quite kicked off yet. And so now we wait, but we're not going to have to wait long. And that's the beauty of this. It's not going to be another HK situation where, where we had that big, long year and a half wait. Remember, it was right in the summer of 2020, right when marketing would have kicked off, when we got that fateful announcement that, oh yes, we're gonna push Halloween Kills to the following Halloween. So then from that point, instead of having a few days or weeks to wait, like we were hoping at that point, it became a whole year and a half to wait. And so we're not going to have that this time. We've got just over, exactly 7 months now. I was going to say just over 6 months to wait. And I would say, yeah, probably within the next 6 weeks or so, we're going to start seeing some of that marketing ramp up. And we're going to see some of those first look images like we've seen in your Empire magazine and your Total Film and your Fangorias, all that good stuff. We're going to have some cover stories. We're going to have Entertainment Weekly doing a fall movie preview like they always do. And of course, I mean, what's going to be the most anticipated movie of fall? I mean, for horror movies, for horror fans, for scary movies, uh, yeah, the thriller genre. I mean, come on, like I always say. You can go see this, I mean, they just put Black Adam, the DC movie with The Rock, coming out the weekend before Halloween, the weekend after Halloween ends. I'm like, that's all fine and good, but if you're just an average moviegoer and you're going to see a movie and it's the week of October 31st, and you've got, well, there's The Rock's new superhero movie, or there's the new Michael Myers sequel over there, and it's Halloween week. I mean, come on, what are you gonna go see? You're gonna go see the Halloween movie. You got to. I mean, you got to. So I don't know what they're thinking of putting Black Adam in there, but I don't think before anybody even asks me how's it going to affect box office, I don't think it's going to affect it at all, because everybody that's going to go see Halloween Ends is going to go see Halloween Ends no matter what. That's the same response I said back last year when. Remember when everybody was concerned that Venom was going to open the same day as HK or the week before and all that? And I told you guys not to worry then, and it turned out to be a big nothing. And remember, everybody was worried about, his box office, because Peacock, it's going to kill the box office and they won't be able to make HNs. When I tell you guys, I said, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Are you going to go see it? Of course you're going to go see it. I'm going to go see it. Everybody who gives a shit is going to go see it. And that's the same thing that's going to happen with Halloween Ends. I think it's going to be just as big. I hope it's going to make just as much money. I think it'll probably make a little bit more money than Halloween Kills. Possibly. It has potential to. If only because it probably will not be streaming day and date on Peacock at this point. I don't think there's any reason for them to do that. I don't think they're going to want to do that. They're going to want to give it an exclusive theatrical window, at least a little one. Like everybody is doing right now. Theaters are pretty much back, so it makes all the sense of the world. So, but back to when the marketing is going to start. Yeah, I don't think we're going to have to wait very long before we start having some more Halloween Ends news to look at, and more excitement to salivate over and dissect and speculate on. Even though Christopher's made it clear that whatever we think we know nothing. So we're just going to accept that we have no clue, and I'm good with that. That sounds like a good tease to me. I'm excited. So, wow, Dirk Hall has donated $5 on the super chat. Great stream, brother. I'll be here every Michael Myers Monday from here on out. This makes Monday so much better and something to look forward to. Dude, thank you so much. You just made my night, man, saying that. Everybody, a toast to Mr. Dirk Hall. Happy Michael Myers Monday. And what you said is part of exactly why we do this. I started the hashtag to celebrate Michael Myers Monday, but a lot of it has become just let's make Mondays suck less. You know what I mean? Make Mondays just a tiny bit more killer. You know what I mean? But I do love how everybody's kind of taken the Michael Myers Monday to mean whatever they wanted to mean, with different memes sometimes. Like sometimes Monday is Michael Myers creeping up on you, and and attacking you and ending your weekend violently. Uh, Other times, people take motivation from it, and it's your Michael Myers attacking Monday like Michael Myers would. So I think it works both ways, and I love that people, even though neither was really the intended thing, I love that that's come about and just one of the side effects of this thing. So again, thank you, man, for those kind words and for being here, because that's why we do it, is to just make Mondays a little more killer and to geek out with like-minded people who get excited about these movies and this news. And we're gonna be here 7 more months. How many weeks is that? How many Mondays is that? Roughly, would that be about 28 or so Mondays? Anyway, give or take or so. We're gonna be here right here for it, and be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Um, Hopefully you have. We haven't enabled that thing where only subscribers can comment during the live streams. We might start doing that at some point. I don't know. I haven't done that right now, but I think most everybody that watches these lives probably is a subscriber. But if you haven't, we urge you to do that, because again, YouTube, the algorithms, all that shit, they need to see that our subscribers are the same people that are watching us, so that they'll push that out to you guys and to other like-minded people that are subscribed to other similar things and are watching similar things. And then that's just going to help us grow and help us, keep the lights on around here and keep operations going, and also help us to be able to afford to do more cool things like going places, other conventions, covering events, and just doing what we do here, including exclusive interviews, which of course we got more coming, and more live streams. Not just on Mondays, but Mondays is our Michael Myers live stream, and that will remain so. And yes, I know it's late. I know a lot of you guys. It's almost midnight here on the East Coast. I know it gets late, so I do really appreciate you guys staying up late. And now it's just kind of, we started it because it looked cool, 10:31, and now it's kind of become like a, well, I kind of feel more comfortable in like a late night slot now. It feels like this is kind of a late night thing. I'll have a little drink here as I'm kicking back with you guys. And as I said, I like to kind of take off from the reporting so much and move into a little more of the commentary during these Monday night sessions. And so again, to wrap it all up, thank you for being here one more time. Thank you, Dirk, for that super chat. I do appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Throw us a like on the video. That helps too. Again, it's all about just, get those YouTube robots to put us in front of the right eyeballs that want to see us. So that's how you guys can help. And drop us a comment down below, even if it's just a happy triple M, thanks, or just saying hi. That helps too. And I'll respond back, and then we'll have a fun little conversation. You'll be able to see these showcase videos popping up on the channel starting tomorrow. And look for coming very soon. I've got my exclusive new interview with Mr. Scott Morris of Morris Costumes, the historic brand started by Philip and Amy Morris back in the 50s. And they actually started doing ghost shows back in the 40s. It's an amazing interview with somebody who's literally kind of lived every day Halloween in their life and in their business life. And so that interview is coming up, again, not franchise related, but Halloween related for sure. And you can look for that and more stuff from Morris Costumes coming up very soon here on our channel, and lots more exciting stuff. So until then, I'm Matt Arts for Halloween Daily News. Thank you for watching, and happy Michael Myers Monday, everybody. Good night, everybody. Happy Michael Myers Monday.